So yeah, I'm currently recording in the garage, and I can't lie. I might start recording here more. I mean, it's not that bad. I could definitely make use of it. You know what I mean? So, anyways, what's up, y'all? Cam Pringle here. How y'all doing today? Honestly, it's really just been so far a cool fall semester. You know what I mean? And also for y'all in school, make sure y'all focus on y'all work. Do what you gotta do, turn in everything on time, study, do your best, and just know that you're doing a great job. Yeah, so today I just want to talk about, and this is a little something that I had a bit revelation of. So I was chilling back doing one of my assignments for school. It was for, I think it was lifespan, and I'm taking like a half term, so it's kind of accelerated in a way. So it does mean, at least to me, where it's just I have to make sure that I'm taking my notes, making sure that I have, all my notes taken down. Anyways, just making sure I take down everything, turning everything on time. You feel me? And there was something that I told myself. It was just like, wow, like I'm doing great. Like I just started, and I already feel like that I'm coming so far. Pause. And just being able to do stuff like this at a fast pace, applying pressure. It then made me think again, like, yo, applying pressure. Like, I know I could do this, so I'm just continuing to just do the best that I can. And then it took me onto a whole spiritual thing, like, just in life. Like, I feel like I've always wanted to do something just out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? Like, with my podcast, just doing stuff out of the ordinary, getting myself out there and allowing myself to be the vessel that the Lord uses to help others. And that in itself is a blessing. And I realized that maybe He's applying pressure on me because He sees something in me, and just being able to constantly do what I can and even have those days I don't know what I'm doing, that in itself is just blessing me. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna, open up just a little bit. I've always had a little thing about, trying to plan everything ahead of time. When things don't go out the way that I plan, I kind of tend to, I don't want to say overthink, but kind of think a little bit too much about it. You know what I mean? And I will say that I'm working on that to this day. So, and just to let y'all know that I'm not 100% perfect, you know what I mean? I'm human. So, and with that being said, it's just realizing that it's in a way, humbling. It's refreshing. You feel me? So I kind of just look back at that moment. I mean, it was just a couple of days ago, but just looking back at that moment and realizing that applying pressure isn't a bad thing. It's really just preparing me and those going through the same thing for something greater. I always feel like everybody has, pressure applied on, you know what I mean? And it only just serves a purpose, and that's just to be great in wherever you do, you know what I mean? So when I started to realize that greatness comes out of applying pressure, that's when I started just, going even harder in the paint. So it's just cool, it's cool that, something like a little small moment like that, it gave me a whole revelation about life. And so it just reassures me that what I'm doing the right thing. And I can only ask the Most High to realign me if I go out of course. So, yeah, that's low key the biggest thing. And I'm thankful every day that I get to learn something like that. And in turn, help others. And then that in turn, they help others. And it's just a whole domino effect where we're making the world, and I said we're, plural, making the world a better place. And just, that is just great in my opinion. And I'm sure y'all will agree too. So, yeah, dog, that's about it. And just one last thing before I head on out. I'm gonna just say this. I say this all the time. Y'all got go for it, and it's okay to have those moments where y'all scared and things like that. But hey, just know if you have that feeling, hey, most time 9 times out of 10, that's the sign to just go for it. So just know that nothing is impossible as long as you just strive. And so with that being said, it's your boy Cam Pringle. This Don't Turn the Dogs in. Yeah, catch y'all in the next episode.